Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duelist video. This is episode 4 of the third area. I've got 3 areas left, and I'm planning to try to record all of the rest today. Let's see if that actually happens, because I still have tomorrow, and that would definitely be good for my voice. I really need to finish recording this. It's a thing, it's an outlet, you guys have to understand. So, would I be better off just giving in to the accent, or... I don't really want to, though. I don't want to. No, I don't like that. No! I say, look, I can't handle a southern accent to save my life. Well, apparently I can. It's the second day of the Friendship Cup. To kick things off, it's Officer 227 versus Yuya Sakaki. Yuya, don't lose this. You're fighting someone that isn't... You aren't even getting to learn his name. That's how bad he is. Listen, you all need to know something. This Friendship Cup is not about friendship. I completely know that. Everyone, you should know this. It's not about friendship at all. It's not. Really, it's not. When a duelist loses, they're sent away to the underground, where they're forced into hard labor. It is only right that there are consequences for those duelists who lose their matches. Yeah, but that's not the kind of consequence. Oh my god. High stakes create high drama, and this crowd agrees. Oh really? Really, I'm sure you guys will not regret this, ever. I swear. I'm being sarcastic. So naive. You aren't from here, are you? This is how life is in the big city. Oh, God. You mean you're all okay with this? You bet. Now, what do you say? Let's duel. Quit wasting our breath. The city only listens to winners. They won't turn an ear until you prove you can win. So put up or shut up. Oh, God. Yeah, sure. Prepare to be processed, Yuya. You mess around with the law. You mess around with the law. The law doesn't mess around. Yeah, I know. I said some cursed shit recently. Odd Eyes... Hold on, sorry, my bad. Something just happened to my brain. Odd Eyes light... Something is still going on. Dude, brain, focus. Odd Eyes Light Phoenix's Pendulum Effect activates. Odd Eyes Light Phoenix's Pendulum Effect activates. When you attack me directly, it special summons itself by destroying a card in the Pendulum Zone. Grrr. A last minute pardon. I end my turn. Time to watch a rising star. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon attack 227 directly. Ah! You could have just called him Officer, Yuya. Wait, stop! Don't take him to the underground! It's wrong! You're making a mistake! 2 more duelists are about to dance with Yugo taking on Silvio Savitari! It was starting to feel like they'd never call my name. Rin, we had a dream to one day duel in the Friendship Cup. That dream's coming true today. Well, at least for you, Yugo. This crowd is already charged up, and I haven't even beaten you yet. You went through all that trouble for something not very useful, I'm afraid. You should be afraid, Silvio. Yes, I agree he should, because Silvio isn't major enough. I'm taking control of this duel starting now. What? Since your leading lady and sassy rookie are above level 5, Clearwing can send them to the shop. Since your leading lady and sassy rookie are about level... What? No, I can read, I swear. It's just sometimes I choose not to. Since your leading lady and sassy rookie are above level 5, Clearwing can send them to the showers. Reverse revenge! Clearwing, take flight and finish off this fight. Spin Storm Sky Strike. Ugh! There were a couple of times there where I wasn't sure if I was watching Yugo or Yuya. You know, I couldn't help but notice that something weird happened to my brain exactly when Yuya's eyes changed. And then I looked up and noticed, and I'm just like, wait, what? A coincidence, I swear. Okay, that was episode 4. Now I'm on the final episode, I believe. Unless I forgot something. If what you heard is correct, Roger must have come from Duel Academy in the Fusion Dimension. Continue gathering information from the underground and report here how the Lancers are doing. I will. Yes sirree, cowpokes! You've reached the last duel of the first round. Give it up for that brooded bad boy, Shay Obsidian, and his red-headed rival Dennis Macfield. Shay burst onto the scene in the underground's duel circuit just like he burst into this stadium. We have no idea how he did it. And he's gonna get a heap of trouble from New Domino City's famous street... hold on. And he's gonna get a heap of trouble from New Domino City's famous street artist, Dennis Macfield. And I have no idea how to pronounce that last word, so please do not even. Let's forget that you and I are buds till the shining is... let's forget that you and I are buds till the shindig is over, okay? Yeah, I don't think Shay feels the same way. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm going to be honest. You don't have to worry about that. This is war, Dennis. Y'all ready? Fire up the action field! Crossover acceleration! Duel mode engaged. Autopilot standing by. The clock is ticking, so you better get kicking. Let's duel. I'm gonna rip your mask off once and for all. Whatever, let's treat this crowd to a champagne finish. You can pretend this duel is all fun and games, but I know it's really a battle for survival. It's time for the real Dennis to now be revealed. Is this what you wanted to see? Polymerization. I knew it! Only duelists from a certain dimension use that card, meaning you must be one of them. And now that the cat's out of the bag, I can hit you with everything I've got. I'll let loose a spell that'll help me get in gear. Chaos Agent Gear Fusion! Wait until you see what happens after I take all my machines and fuse them together. Once joined, they'll form an agent's gear of Goliath proportions. I fusion summon the ground shaking Chaos Agent Gear Giant. I was not paying attention in class again. I fusion summon the ground shaking Chaos Agent Gear Giant. I knew you were from the fusion dimension. Let the hunt begin. It's hard to believe Dennis is from Duel Academy. Yeah, but so is Selena and Sora. But with all the anger Yuto's feeling, he must be. I bet you didn't know I was in Heartland for months before the invasion. And before I blow your minds, I first need a volunteer from the audience to join me. I came to the Xyz dimension to look for a special someone, and one day I found her. The time for fun and games was over, because once I located my target, my mission had to commence. The girl's name was Lulu. You abducted Lulu? If you touched a hair on her head, you'll wish you never picked up a duelist. You'll die, you understand me? If you're stressed about your sis, why don't you head to Fusion and rescue her from Duel Academy? Oh, I will. But not before I crush you and make you pay for taking my sister away. It's time to feel the pain of my people. This won't take long. I promise. You and your Academy cronies hunted down my friends. This duel is my chance to finally avenge them. Satellite Cannon Falcon, get set to strike. Fire 1. This is for my friends whose souls you took. Fire 2. This is for Lulu. Fire 3. And this next blast is for my best friend Yuto. Fire 4. He'll never hurt us again. I get it, but join to get revenge on your enemies is not the answer. It is the answer. It won't make up for the pain you caused, but at least I get to reap my revenge. Number 5, fire! And now, Satellite Cannon Falcon, attack Chaos Giant! For all the victims you hunted down, this is payback! Vengeful vengeance! Ah! Oh damn, he lost, didn't he? Oh shit. Dennis joined the Lancers to capture me. If Duel Academy took both Lulu and Rain, they must want me and Selena as well. But why? I sensed a lot of anger within Yuto, but he's the one who told me to keep duel-tating. I have to find some way to stop this war and bring all the dimensions together. Yeah, you know how you're going to do that, Yuya? By winning. You have to get to them by winning. Yes, I know you don't like that, but you have to. You have to, those are the rules! The first episode of the 4th area. Here we go! Declan Akaba said that he led his teammates from a dimension called Standard to this dimension. His Lancers are on mission to keep Fusion Dimension's Duel Academy from attacking here. However, as this council probably doesn't know, Roche knows polymerization. He wants to make an alliance and form a powerful force to fight back against the Fusion Dimension. You may be wondering if Roche is working for the Fusion Dimension. But this threat was one that we were already quite aware of. Oh damn, my memory really is bad, isn't it? Well, of course they were aware of it. I shouldn't be surprised because, well, we have a new ARC system that could create something real from nothing at all. Really? Wow. And who gave us this technology? None other than And who gave us this technology? None other than Jean-Michel Roget. Due to its success, he quickly rose through the ranks and became our director of security. We knew Roget was not one of us, that he was from the fusion dimension. So we decided to keep him close. Besides, no one could dispute that he was keeping our city in order. So when Declan Akaba appeared and presented a new way to stop fusion, we weighed our options. Should we keep the peace with Roget or side with Declan? If we must make a choice, we should choose to be allies with the side least likely to lose. But there's no telling who might triumph, so we simply decided to not pick sides. We would allow Declan and his Lancers to defend us. If we happened to win, we too would win. But if he and his team failed, we'd still maintain our good relations with Fusion. We simply cannot afford any disturbance that might draw us into an interdimensional war. You fools. The war isn't coming, it's already here. Trouble has not found us so far, and we plan to keep it that way by keeping Dennis away from Roget. I want Dennis Macfield found immediately. As for the council overruling me, they better remember this when they're begging me for mercy. What's going on? This is an outrage! You gave me no choice. Why would you overrule my orders after all the good work I've done? Because Dennis Macfield has ties to Duel Academy, and we do not want him influencing your judgment. You worry too much. Bringing Duel Academy here was my plan once. But now, I have no such interest. They'd destroy everything I've done to consolidate my power. Meaning what? Meaning I've made this city into an empire. And now I plan to be its emperor. You should be thanking me. This is a far better scenario than being invaded. Roget, you remind me of someone that also wishes to be an emperor. Besides, what's going to change? I've been running everything in this city since you appointed me. The last thing I need to do is take out the king. Instead of setting the stage for your boss, you are only ever in this for yourself. And why not? Taking orders from Professor Leo Akaba has grown tiresome. I'm sure you can sympathize. After all, Leo is your father. How'd you like to join forces with me? No. Declan says no. Source, my memory. And you might be like, well, your memory sucks. Rule this city together? I'll pass. Partnering with you would be tedious. I remembered something. How discourteous, but very well. Just don't forget I gave you a chance. Who's there? It's me, Sora, your colleague from Duel Academy. I'm here to take over for you, so you're heading home. The professor himself gave the order, so this comes straight from the top. The professor doesn't like failure, but you can explain all of that in person. Okay, hold on, let me remember which area I'm on. Okay, that should be episode... Dude, I wrote things down so I wouldn't have to do this. And then I failed to... Oh, hold on a second. Guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I believe I'm on episode 2. Be right back.